Hello, first graders. Happy to see you today. So this week you have been learning about the magic E or the sneaky E. Well, I have something else to tell you about this letter E at the end of the word. I call him Bossy E, and Bossy E is a bit of a bad guy. This is his wanted poster. Criminals, bad guys get wanted posters because they're bad. And let me tell you, Bossy E is very bad. I'm going to tell you a story about Bossy E. I'm going to put on my bad guy sunglasses here. And Bossy E thinks he's the big boss. He's a hotshot. He thinks he can boss everybody around and tell them what to do. And he picks on all the other vowels. He picks on them all. He picks on poor letter A, and he picks on the letter E. He even picks on other E's. And he picks on I and O and U. Bossy E will pick on all of the vowels. What he does, he sneaks up behind them at the end of a word, and they don't know he's there. And when he's behind him, he'll jump out and say, "What's your name?" And the vowels get so scared they yell their name. A, E, I, O, U. Ah! They get so scared by Bossy E sneaking up behind them, they shout out their name. Oh, Bossy E thinks he's so cool, being the boss, telling everybody else what to do. And he will even pick on the vowels when they're at home. He will take his cap, and Bossy E, the big boss, sneaks up behind them. And the other vowel, A, doesn't know he's there. Sneaks up behind him and says, "What's your name?" And poor letter A gets so scared. A! So now instead of having a cap, Bossy E has a cape. And if Bossy E has a cub, he does the same thing. Bossy E, at the end of the word, does not make one sound. If he made a sound, the other vowels would know he was there. Bossy E does not make one sound. Sneaks up behind poor letter U. "What's your name?" "You!" Oh, poor letter U gets so scared. So now it's not a cub, now it's a cube. Oh man, I tell ya, be on the lookout for that bad boy, Bossy E. Don't let him trick you. He hides at the end of the words, very quietly, sneaks up behind them, and then jumps out and says, "What's your name?" And the poor vowels scream their name. They're so scared. Okay, I'm gonna take off my bad boy sunglasses now. And let's practice. Let's practice some with Bossy E now, okay? He's gonna be at the end of the vowels, and I want you to tell me the vowel's name. The vowel will say his name because he's scared, all right? So here we go. Bossy E at the end doesn't make a sound. Sneaks up. "What's your name?" A! Nice job. Okay, what about this one? Bossy E doesn't make a sound. Sneaks up behind them. "What's your name?" E! Bossy E doesn't make a sound. Sneaks up behind him. "What's your name?" U! Bossy E doesn't make a sound. Sneaks up behind him. "What's your name?" O! E doesn't make a sound, sneaks up behind him. What's your name? I! Oh, that Bossy E. I'm going to mix up our Bossy E cards here, and I want you to shout out the letter's name. It is O. Shout out this letter's name. I. Good job. Shout out this letter's name. E. Shout out this letter's name. U. And last one. A. Nice job, first graders. Now, I need you to get your whiteboard and your marker. So pause the video real quick. Go get your whiteboard and your marker, and you are going to work with Bossy E, changing some words.